everyone. I have had the pleasure of being in nature all day, virtually. Sort of been an hour, probably 2 hours away from it, and something sort of dawned on me. I don't normally talk about things like I'm just going to say today, but I just felt I needed to, and that's that if you look into plans for the future with regards to AI and control and technocracy, and the fact that, you know, people don't want us living in nature, they don't want us to thrive within the greenery, because that's our connection. That's our connection. We love, us humans, or light beings, part of light beings, just love being in nature. Grounding is just so connecting. Being able to put your feet on the grass, ground anywhere, and just walking is so much more connecting than anything that you can possibly feel, and being at one. And where they want to create these 15-minute cities where you can't go out and you're in your area and everything's there, and you know, and I was thinking, driving along, and I was like, but nature's absolutely everywhere. So it's like, well, how on earth is this going to happen? And I'm like, it's not. Nature will thrive wherever. A flower can grow through concrete, because that is what it does. Nature is just so beautiful, and we are so connected to it all the time that I just don't believe it can happen. I was with a friend. We went to her favourite bluebell wood, but it was more than that. It was just spectacular. The trees, what we saw, and it was just amazing, absolutely beautiful, and spending time with her. I don't really see her that much. And she was talking about, she's a therapist, psychotherapist, and she was talking about the control that the systems are now actually trying to put into mental health and therapy. You know, how much control they are putting, and the rules and regulations that will govern therapy. And it's like, well, it's already governed quite a lot already, but you know, they really are trying to control every single system, and our mental health is the biggest system they can even get their hands on. You know, I firmly believe that, you know, where we are spiritual beings, light beings, in just having a human experience here, that sometimes just talking doesn't always work. Sometimes you need to look as the person as a whole, their mental, their emotion, their spiritual and their physical side, because it's all interlinked. Now, if those people who are now in control get hold of therapy, what are they going to do to it? They're already governed that, you know, you can't talk about this, and you have to do this, and you've got to follow the book, you can't do it any other way. But I think what is emerging, and I know this with my friend, is that spiritual therapists will be the way to go, because we are in so much trauma, you know, from childhood trauma, but you've also got the trauma that we've been through the past 4 years, being socially isolated from people, being given no choice in certain things that we, you know, some people didn't believe in, some people just followed because they felt that was the only thing that they could do. But so many are waking up, and I think so many are now on their spiritual journey, that they're the ones who are going to need the guidance. And so the therapists that have that connection with spirituality are going to be so needed, so that the person, the man, woman, or a girl or boy needs to know everything. They are part of a whole. It's not just their mind, it's their heart, it's their soul. And so, you know, being that type of spiritualist therapist who can look at a person really as a whole person rather than just deal with one aspect of what's going on in their life, because trauma healing doesn't always have to be about talking. There's so many different modalities of it, and I think that's the way it's going to go. I really do think that's the way it's going to go. So many people are now waking up on a spiritual level, and they don't understand it. So with regards to, you know, if they're now trying to get hold of therapy, I'm just like, oh my goodness, that is not good at all. We will need, because people are on a spiritual journey, they might not have realised it yet, but we are so powerful. Like, we are so powerful in what we can do, because we're just energy, we're light, we're energy. And when they create what they've created for the past 4 years, we're social beings. We love connection, hence why I've done my course. But also, like, where they've created the social distancing and, you know, the regime that they put in for, you know, what you had to do, and most people followed it. They have had total control, but mental health and therapy, that's just quite dangerous. So we need to look at that and see the control and stop that from going on. But the systems are breaking. All the systems are breaking slowly. We just have to believe. I think we just have to believe and manifest the world that we really want to live in. And hopefully that will happen. Yeah, I just felt I needed to pop on and just have a chat about that, because it is important, really. But spiritual therapists will be the way forward, because they are the ones who will guide to open you up to even more than you even believed in the first place. Not just your emotional, but your and a mental, but your spiritual side, which is so important in this world. Okay, so I wish you peace, love and light for the rest of your day, afternoon, wherever you are. The sun is still shining. I've been in nature all day. I've loved every minute walking with my friend in a beautiful bluebells wood at this time of year in the UK. So, bye for now.